Thank you, Honourable Speaker, sir. And I wish to thank the Honourable Member for the question. The Ministry has carried out and undertaken research and development in Makongai since the 1980s. In fact, since 1987. Last month, the Ministry reopened the station on completion of rehabilitation after Tropical Cyclone Winston totally destroyed the infrastructure. Honourable Speaker, sir, the Makongai facility will focus on research and development designed to foster outcomes for the Ministry's key strategic objectives. This is mainly sustainable fisheries and climate change mitigation and adaptation. Research activity will include on spawning and culturing of giant clam species and cage farming of coral trout and cod, normally locally known as ndonu and kakao. Honourable Speaker, sir, the giant clam stocks produced at Makongai have been used to restock the reefs around Fiji. Makongai Research Station will continue to contribute on implementing the international ocean and SDG commitments through better and more effective conservation of coral reef research. Honourable Speaker, sir, plans are also underway to establish the station as a regional hub with facilities that can be collectively used by the region to enhance our knowledge on marine species. Honourable Speaker, sir, we are committed to the conservation of our marine environment and we need to make courageous stands. This is why we have taken this bold step to ban the use of plastics on Makongai Island. We are walking the talk and leading by example. Honourable Speaker, sir, I would like to highlight the Ministry's effort in reducing plastic pollution due to the threat of plastic pollution has on our ocean. The presence of microplastic in marine organisms and the marine ecosystem and our very own source of food is of great concern to fisheries. Honourable Speaker, sir, in light of this, the Ministry of Fisheries intends to rev up our efforts to stop plastic pollution by raising awareness with our young generation through school-based awareness programs. In this regard, Honourable Speaker, sir, the Ministry of Fisheries will work closely with allied ministries such as the Ministry of Education and the Ministry of Environment to have a collective effort in reducing plastic pollution. I would also like to encourage members of this August House to tell our people about the danger of plastic pollution. Honourable Speaker, sir, while on the subject of letting our voters know about plastic litter, it is important to tell them the facts. Unlike Honourable Nawaikula and Honourable Mulitabu, who preach politics of fear, and the members going against party leadership in the presence of two paramount chiefs. The other day, Honourable Speaker, Honourable Nawaikula and Mulitabu went to town in addressing Itauke issues. They don't even respect the Itauke leadership within their own party, which include the Honourable Rote Mumukepa and Honourable Ratunga Nenga Malalbala. Honourable Nawaikula chooses to lead a rebellion by a few members of the opposition. Thank you, Honourable Speaker.